This meeting of the Progressives Governors Forum with information managers of the All Progressives Congress APC at the federal and state levels, the first of its kind, emphasizes the need for a proper framework of communication and public engagement to check the pervading space of miscommunication and fake news. Despite the double-edged challenges and prospects of the local, traditional and social media, they were enjoined to find a balance in projecting and protecting information flow.
The task of government information and communication management is daunting in normal times. Today, with the advent of new information, daunting becomes an understated. I think you can say it's now dangerous. And add to that the dwindling resources available to government, which has drastically affected the funding of the information sector. And you will understand the enormity of the challenges, contemporary challenges that we face.
I think one of the greatest challenges is that government sometimes do not know how to communicate and communicate well. Even when it's doing very well, it's finding it difficult to do that. And I believe that a forum like this, bringing all of you professionals together and serving each of your principals, will continue to help us as a party, as a government, as an APC government, to continue to challenge ourselves and be able to communicate effectively and efficiently.
Although a daunting task, information managers must have clear-cut strategies and be able to defend one another as information managers of progressive states.
A lot of people just seem to think social media is for young people who just want to vent and complain and be angry. Unfortunately, sometimes the social media, no matter how much you don't like it, reaches far more people than conventional media these days does. So if you leave the field for those you believe are your enemies, then they take over that space, and then the bad news reach to those people you don't want them to reach to. So governments at all levels, including the federal government, must learn how to invest heavily on social media so that we take over that space as well.
That please let us continue to know that there are no one measure fits all. Let us continue to know that as difficult as our role and our job is, right, the citizens still expect us to come out, to make our principal look good, but also to be able to take both the criticism and the positive things that is coming, from the roles that we find ourselves.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who is also the co-chairman of the PGF Media and Communications Program, played host to commissioners for information, special advisors, heads of communication in APC states, and federal media parastatals who have come to fashion out ways of synergizing information to stimulate positive public engagement. Adetola Kayode, LTV.